So having watched lots and lots of grocery shopping hauls on YouTube, I thought I was going to share mine with you. I find it really hard to get my grocery shoppings for under £100. I'm amazed when I hear about parents with sort of, 2 or 3 children who can do it for sort of £40 or £50 a week. I'm astounded how that happens. All this little lot here, I'll just stand back, came to £127 and something pence. This will last, some of it will last a week, some of it obviously will go on a bit longer. And I am doing my best now to make a meal plan to try and budget and curb my shopping ways. But I'll show you what I got. I went to Tesco's. I did actually use comparethesupermarket.com, whatever it's called, last night, and Tesco's was coming up cheaper, so that's what I did. So we'll start off with what I've got. So the cat needs feeding, so I've got her biscuit, 2 lots of the cat food because it was 2 for £6, and I've got the dog some dental treats. And then I need some more washing liquid. That was half price. That was £5 instead of 10. The toilet roll was also on offer, and the Febreze flash wipes were. And I just got some things for the toilet. I got some cider for my other half for his weekend treat. Hopefully that'll last 2 weekends. And then we've got a large milk. And I've got a skim milk. That's for me when I have my frothy coffees to try and save on the sins. And then we've got an apple juice and an orange juice. I believe they were 2 for £3. The squash, again, they were 2 for so much money. Good old ketchup. We always need ketchup in our house. And then got my eggs. Got some fat-free cottage cheese and some quark. Yogurts for me. They were 6 for £3. The boys, you'll notice a lot of yogurts in our house. The boys have them every day for breakfast, lunch and tea pretty much. So we've got these were 2 for £2 I think. And the fruits, these are all mainly for packed lunches. And again, I think they were 2 for £3, but you do get 18 tubes, so that's quite good. Cathedral City, that was down, I think that was £3 a pack. Baby Bell, I got 2 lots because they were only £1 a pack. Unfortunately, Jensen's cheese wasn't on offer. I know what you're thinking, look, same cheese. Do you know what? I've tried it. I've tried cutting that into cubes and putting it into his lunchbox, and he won't eat them. So there we go. Expensive way of giving him cheese. I've got some ham, 2 for £3. That would be good for sandwiches and also maybe salads or pasta dishes. Half-fat mozzarella. Got some Hex sausages. These are for me because I'm on Skinny World, and these are half a sin each. And I quite like the flavour because they're chicken. And then for everybody else, they've got good old British pork sausages. I normally go for a higher percentage of meat. These have only got 75%, I think. Let's have a look. 72%. I normally go for the premium ones, but these are only £2 for 12, and I used these this week, and the boys thought they were delicious. And I can make these go across 2 meals, and sometimes even make a packed lunch sandwich out of it as well. So they're quite good value. And then I got my lean mince. Again, it's a bit more expensive way of doing it, but I need to go for the low-fat one for my Slimming Eating Plan. I've got some cocktail sausages. These are for the boys' packed lunches. And then I got some beef. This was on special because Burton and his daddy like beef and horseradish sandwiches. Where did I get to at the back here? So we'll go back to and some garlic bread, value garlic bread. I find that just as good as a more expensive version. It's only like 35p or something. Got some naan bread. I'm going to make a curry using up some leftover chicken that I've got in the freezer from a roast a few weeks ago. Now I've got lots of bread. I discovered these last week. They're £1 at the moment. I probably wouldn't pay any more normally, but they're on special. And you put your filling in, and then you put them in the toaster. And I made some pizza ones last week for the boys, and they really enjoyed them. And then Burton took one for his lunchbox as well. So they're really handy. I got 2 loaves of bread. This is actually meant to be the half and half bread, but when I got to Tesco's earlier, they had to substitute. So I should probably freeze one and then keep one out for sandwiches. 2 packs of brioche. The boys love brioche, especially Burton at the moment. He has those sometimes for breakfast. And then I've also got some rolls, again, for packed lunches next week. And then I've got these popcorn. This was on offer. Jensen prefers popcorn to crisps. And I've got some of this. Now, John's made us, my other half, he's making a bolognese tomorrow night. It's a rare occasion. He doesn't usually cook. But because he made one the other week and the boys loved it, he's going to make another. And he uses jarred pasta sauce. I never do because of the sugar content and stuff. So as a compromise, I said that I would try and find one with the lowest sugar, which happened to be this Tesco's Goodness one. So whatever sauce he had left, because I bought 2 jars, wasn't sure how much he needed, I can use that then in the pizza pockets for the boys for tea next week. I've got some Gin Jams chocolate spread. This is more expensive than the value one that I normally buy, but having discovered how much sugar is in the value chocolate spread versus this, it's well worth paying the extra £1 or £1.50 because the boys like this on their pancakes and brioche, and I use it in cooking as well. And then I got some chopped tomatoes. Normally I would buy the basics, but this was these worked out £2 for 4, so I've gone for these this time. And then I normally go for some chocolate bars for packed lunches in the biscuit barrel. Again, whatever's on special. These were both £1 each. Okay, and then we've got lots of baked beans. We like baked beans in this house, well, me and Jensen, and these were all on offer. And I got some sweet corn, got some gravy granules, got some rice stuffing, big fat box of shreddies because we run out of those and that was on offer. Lasagna, some plain chocolate for cooking next week. Gonna make some brownies. Some pasta, decaf coffee, Tesco's tea, and then we got flour, caster sugar, Quavers. This big bag was only £2 versus £1.50 for 6, so it was a no-brainer really. And then I got some sultanas and raisins for making some carrot cakes and whatnots this week, and obviously the boys want some raisins in their lunch boxes. That's a cheap way of doing it. And then we got big bag of Maris Pipers, some jacket potatoes for me, because I have a jacket potato nearly every lunchtime. I've got some frozen Sweden carrot mash. I just think this is much easier than having to buy Sweden carrot and do it all myself, and it tastes really nice, and I can just take a little bit out at a time. And then I've got some bananas. That will probably end up making a banana cake near the end of next week when they've gone a bit ripe. Some sugar-free jelly for me, because I'm going to use the Muller custard, banana and custard there, and I'm going to make myself some little trifles. That's low sin dessert for me. Big bag of salad, some peppers, organic carrots, they were on special, leeks, cucumber, broccoli, apples, some onions. You see, that is pretty much what we live on for about a week, maybe a bit longer for some of it. I am still shocked when I pay for it, and I think it doesn't really look like much. And like I said, when I see on Facebook or other people telling me that they only spend 30, 40, even £50 to feed their family for a week, I am absolutely gobsmacked. I know I'm going wrong somewhere, and I also know it doesn't help when I have 3 people who eat different things and only like certain things, and I'm on Slimming World, and some of the things I like to eat they don't like to eat, etc. But I know that'll get easier as they get older, she says, fingers crossed. So yeah, so that's it. So please excuse the room. We moved the dining room table into this room when we got the dog, and it's also the boys' playroom, so it's a little bit messy. But yeah, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on how much you spend on a sort of weekly-ish shop. I mean, looking at all this, the only thing I might have to pop out for later in the week is maybe some milk. And I normally buy some like top-up grapes or strawberries or something, or blueberries for the boys for their packed lunches and snacks. But yeah, that's it. It's scary really, isn't it? That's £127 worth of food. Like I said, I really struggle, and that doesn't include anything like shampoos and bubble baths and soaps and stuff, which I've already bought before today, so I've got left. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and like I said, if you've got any ideas of how to make your money go further, please pop it all down below. I am doing a meal planner based on this, and I will add that at the end so you can see kind of where I'm coming from. So yeah, so thanks for watching.